Breaking news in the last hour, Julen Lopetegui has been announced as West Ham United's new head coach after the departure of David Moyes. He's going to start work on the 1st of July, officially confirmed as expected at 11 o'clock this morning. On the article on the West Ham website, there was huge emphasis on the new sort of era and the development that has already begun, courtesy of Tim Steidten and Mark Noble, and it seems like we're heading in a new direction as a football club. It's been widely reported that we were after other targets. I don't think Julen Lopetegui was Steidten or Noble's first choice to come in to replace Moyes, but it's who we've got, and we've got it done. And it seems like, X has reported in the last couple of days that recruitment and transfer activity has already begun. We're getting close to signing some players, which is a nice change for West Ham. We usually wait a good, wait until we're into July and nearly into the start of the season before we actually start thinking about signing players. So that's a refreshing change this summer, and just the tone and sense of what I'm getting is there is a change here. And Julen Lopetegui has come in and he said that he's had other offers, but he's waited for the right one in the Premier League. He stayed living in England after he left Wolves by mutual consent, of course, just 5 days before the start of the new season. He's managed Sevilla, Real Madrid, plenty of high-profile European teams. That his style of play is expected to be pragmatic. We will, of course, see that evidence heading into pre-season, and then the proof will be in the pudding when the Premier League season starts back up again in August. Will he be an improvement? I think so. Did the football club need a new direction? I think so. And the one piece of credit I'm going to give is that we've got it done and it's been sorted and finalised early. So he has the opportunity to bring in his own players to create his new ethos and stamp his authority on this. I don't think he's the best man out there. Maybe we should have waited to assess options just a little bit longer to see other managerial targets that have become available. But it's the man we've got. Let's get behind him. There's no good now slagging him off and saying we want him out until we actually see the football and we see evidence of what he can do. Head coach, not manager, so he doesn't have too much control over signings. That is down to Tim Steidten, but of course he'll liaise with our technical director and Mark Noble for potential incomings in the next couple of months. It's an exciting new era for West Ham. Hopefully it turns out well, and hopefully it is an improvement in the style of play, and we can keep our good players and get to where we think we probably should be, and it's in and around that top six with the quality of players, especially with additions. Look, we need to sign a hell of a lot of players, there's no doubt about that. We've got a decent first team, but apart from that, it is lacking. That's it. Moyes used 14 players in the second half of the season pretty much, and it showed towards the end. We limped over the line painfully. So we need to bring in 5 or 6 before we even start letting players go, which I think we will do as well. So plenty of business expected for West Ham this summer. It's needed if we want to get a decent squad together and try and target Europe again once again next season. That is what needs to happen, and hopefully we can be a well-oiled machine under Julen Lopetegui. We can see an improvement in the style of play and then an improvement in the league position. Progress is what's needed next season. It's not a long-term plan. Of course it is under Steidten, but Lopetegui isn't the long-term manager in this. I'd be surprised if he's here for more than 2 seasons, if I'm honest. I'd happily be proven wrong. He might be brilliant, he might be awful, but there's only one way to find out, and we'll make our judgment when we enter the season. Julen Lopetegui, breaking news, is the new West Ham United head coach. Signed, sealed, delivered, confirmed. Welcome to West Ham United, Julen Lopetegui.